understand, but we thought it's good to have some kind of overview, some context of like, so bear with me for like half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. It's a Sunday, which is okay, because my grandfather was a preacher, and I have to say, this is about your soul. So this is not light, these are not light things that we talk about. This is the real thing. I'm very happy to see young people here. So we're going to live in this full connectivity. If you don't own it, if you have no say in that, then you're going to live in something built for you. It's not just going to be the streets or the houses or the cars or the cities. It's going to be your soul that's going to live in that space. So let me just quickly, I gotta type my password. So for me, this started 20 years ago, about 1999, 2000. I went to a conference in Sweden, Jönköping, and it was called Building Tomorrow Today. And it was about intelligent interfaces. And I'd come from the web, building websites and sort of being in the interactive scene for like deaf and sort of all the interaction artists. And I was intrigued by the title. So I went to the lake, and the lake was sort of misty, and I was seeing King Arthur's sword, and everything was fine with me. And in the morning, I went to the conference. And we were sitting there with a button because I was very upset that I would sometimes go around walking in the tree. I'm not going to hug it, but I can talk to the tree. I don't need a screen. Now, the engineers are always wrong when it comes to interaction. So we have that screen now. You have that screen. It's a smartphone, of course, and you put it to come through. Because I saw that we were going to end up with a world of fully addressable digital entities. Every object being able to be tagged, traced, and tracked. This is the space we're in now. Radio frequency identification, near field barcodes, smart codes, you know what I'm talking about. So now we are able to, we live in level tagging. So this will go down to the item. And the other half of the objects are going to have some kind of connectivity because processing power has gone down drastically. For years, I was sort of sleepwalking for 3 or 4 years because I couldn't believe that this kind of psychosis, because this is a kind of psychosis, would then actually become real, that the entire world would actually succumb to this crazy engineering dream of turning the world into a smart factory, which is effectively what has happened. We started Bricolabs, and Jaromil and Philippe Fonseca, Bonaferrin, Maturato and me, we saw the first 3D printing power coming up with Adrian Bowen having the first 3D rep. So we thought, okay, this is maybe a space in which we can have some open source hardware agency, and that's still a running line. Bricolabs is still functioning, it's running, it's pretty silent, but there's something that came out that later, which we'll talk about today with DAOs and what Jaromil is going to show and the stuff that Darn has been building.